Thank you, Justin. The Whiteville Police Department is looking for a few different people involved in a string of crimes, at least one of them violent.
Investigators say crime in the town is increasing, and they believe it's because of the opioid crisis. The person behind one of the most recent crimes happening over and over again at area vending machines remains unsolved. From violent crimes to property crimes. Investigator Ron Guyton with the Whiteville Police Department says crime in the town is on the rise.
Our overall crime situation in Whiteville and pretty much everywhere else, I believe, is driven by the opioid crisis. Most of my property crime, I believe, is directly attributed to the users who are desperately trying to, fill their habit.
And the violent crime
is driven by the dealers who are equally addicted to the easy money.
Guyton says there is one property crime that's been happening over and over for a few months.
I have a couple of suspects on some video that have been hitting coin-operated machines.
Vending machines. Guyton says this guy is not putting coins into the machine. He's using a crowbar to take cash out.
And actually goes after the dollar bill changer. He just pops it out and rips it out and takes whatever money is in there.
At Go gas stations and other businesses that have vending machines.
I'm working, I think, right now 5 separate crimes, and I'm also working with the Charlotte Police Department. They've had 2 Go gas stations hit down there.
But he believes it's the same person every time. Why?
This individual has apparently cut his hand.
He's left a trail of blood here and in Charlotte.
In reaching in, he apparently cut his hand because there was blood inside the machine.
All of this for just a small amount of money.
The sad thing for the owners of these businesses is it costs more money to repair the machines than they actually got out of it.
Guyton says the suspect is getting less than $20 from each machine, but it costs about $200 to fix. Investigators are waiting for DNA results from a sample, but in the meantime, they need help identifying this man.
A white male in his 20s, 5'8", 5'9", medium build with a mustache.
And?
Will probably have scars on his hand.
Or his girlfriend driving the car. Meanwhile, Guyton needs help in a violent crime that happened on August 2nd at the Econo Lodge on J.K. Powell Boulevard.
This individual came in, he actually had his whole head wrapped in what appeared to be a t-shirt and was wearing gloves.
Guyton says the suspect had a gun and there was only one clerk working at the time.
She was behind the counter. He came in, pointed the gun at her and said, "Give him the money."
He says the employee did the right thing.
She complied with him and just simply handed over the till, and he left without further incident.
But he says this case is more serious.
This rises to a much higher level of desperation.
And that's why he says he needs to get this person off the streets.
Because if he feels he was successful at this, he can possibly do it again.
And that's why he needs your help.
I need my phone to ring.
With answers to a violent crime and a reoccurring crime, both possibly fueled by drugs. Both remain unsolved. If you have any information, please contact the Whiteville Police Department. For more on this story and other unsolved cases in the Cape Fear, go to wwaytv3.com/unsolved.